Imaginators is an education technology startup, and we are tackling the problem of how do you keep children creative as they go through structured education systems. Children are born creative. Each one is unique. There is research that shows that children 3 to 5-year-olds are all creative geniuses. But by the time they come out at the other end of the funnel through structured education systems, less than 5% of adults, can be classified as creative geniuses on the same tests that these kids take.
We are here and dedicated to help children reimagine learning. Our approach is inquiry-based, skills-based, a holistic approach with a vision to help each child become a successful and also very important, happy, productive adult with the ability to navigate life in the 21st century.
We're building adaptive algorithms based on machine learning that would understand the profile of each child and open up individualized learning pathways for each child around areas of their interest, and through that, nurture their imagination and creativity. So we started with creative workshops where parents and children, 3 to 10-year-olds, come to our workshops and imagine and create fun stuff around the area of the child's interests. We're using this knowledge to build out a digital app platform, where you'll have a parent app and a child app working in tandem, with the child being treated as a self-directed learner and the parent being treated as a co-player, a coach, and a learner. Our products and solutions will actually help children learn deeper and more meaningfully, and that's what parents are looking for. Beyond the first products that we would build, we would grow with it and introduce more apps for the older age groups. We would be also working on blended technology products that we could bring in to supplement the digital apps that we have. And in terms of our geographical approach, we have started in Singapore and in Asia, but our intent is to go global as soon as we can and be a global education technology platform.
Circus Social is a social data analytics company, and we make sense of raw conversations for brands and clients so that they can make better and more effective decisions.
There are billions of social conversations happening on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Google+, every single day. Marketers need to scan all of this. The current tools are not good enough for their purpose. They're too complex and difficult to use. So we at Circus have created the world's first UIY platform, a use-it-yourself platform for marketers.
We launched the product in April this year, and since then we've introduced a range of new features that we got as direct feedback from our clients. Some of the clients we already have on board are Audi, MasterCard, Coca-Cola, and just last week we signed on Comfort Delgro as well. We work with a range of different agency partners, including Ogilvy & Mather, TBWA, Zeno Group, and data partnerships is something we really pride ourselves on, and just last week we signed something with Facebook as well to be one of Asia's first.
We're 3 founders who started this together. Between the 3 of us, we bring in 40 years of experience across sales, marketing, and technology. We've a broader team is 25 people strong. We have offices in Singapore and Bangalore. Between us, we believe we bring together a great mix of skills for Circus. Over time, we plan to build a marketplace of algorithms where developers will be able to come onto our platform. They'll be able to write newer and cooler algorithms which will help marketers solve their daily problems and make better decisions. The listening and intelligence market is $2.5 billion big across the world. It's expected to grow to $15 billion by 2020. We are targeting to be a $3 million company by next year and a $100 million company by the year 2020.
So in fashion, we believe that every woman wants to look good every day. So we have actually come up with a transparent app that removes the daily hassle of, what should I wear today? Fashion aims to be the easiest way for women to find the right outfit for every occasion. So we actually work with our brand partners to provide outfits that's catered for these women that is suitable for any occasions in their life. So what we aim to do in Fashion is to help them dress well and also feel great about themselves in every aspect of their lives.
We are building a recommendation engine that in the very near future, you'll be able to tell us the occasion that you're going to. Then from Fashion, we'll be able to predict the things that most likely you would want to wear, most likely that would suit your occasion, and basically allow you to buy immediately. We work with a lot of independent designers, international independent designers. So the ranges that we work on is about $100 to $300. So pieces that the working female executive invests in, they can wear slightly longer. The style is slightly timeless. Also, I think the huge focus that we have is the Asian fit. So it really fits the Asian women nicely. We've actually built a full tech team. So two person, they are very senior developers, one from Agoda, ex-Agoda, and also we've managed to partner with SPH magazines to launch this app in the next month's time. From there, very quickly, once we've established ourselves in Singapore, I believe we'll be conquering Indonesia by Jakarta and Thailand by Bangkok, because these are the metropolitan cities, and I think women there, they need our solutions a lot more.
Plus Margin is a predictive marketing platform for e-commerce retailers to increase their conversions as well as average order value on site. The e-commerce retailers have not been able to find a solution to get people to buy more when they come to your site. That is the problem we are trying to solve, that essentially instead of spending so much money to drive traffic to your site, we will help you just, whatever traffic is coming to your site, we will just help you make them buy. Our technology is very flexible, it works in a multitude of ways, but essentially we bring that ability of an offline salesperson online. So essentially we are bringing that ability to understand customer behavior and respond accordingly online. So based on the clickstream data, which is essentially where is the user moving, where is the mouse moving, how much time do they spend on the page, be able to predict how likely they are to buy an item on the e-commerce site. If they're unlikely to buy, what is stopping them from buying? And based on that, we will show relevant messages as well as offers to alleviate their concern. What we are building at Plus Margin is certainly revolutionary because it has not been done before in this region. So we are combining a very complex mathematical models as well as artificial intelligence to make this happen. My background is in applied math. My co-founder is Melvrick's background. He used to do consulting at SAP, the German software company. He has also founded 2 startups before this as well. We have Jeffrey, who's like a backend developer. He's a child prodigy, started programming at 5. And we have front-end developer Wafik, who's based in Malaysia currently. He used to be the senior front-end developer at Groupon. But right now we're focusing in Southeast Asia because we feel it's a very underserved market. And also Southeast Asia is going mobile. So we're also trying to expand on a mobile offering as well. So Southeast Asia, India and Japan are the low-hanging fruit in terms of the markets we're trying to reach. E-commerce, it's a humongous market. So we know there's a problem to be solved. It's a very big market. It's really about how we go out and execute this solution.
Tutate is a tutoring platform that's about providing tutors and students quality content and training resources so that they can get and receive personalized training and tutoring services. The thing with tuition is you need to choose between quality, where you go to a tuition center, or convenience, where you get the tutor to come to your home. Now the problem with home tuition is a lot of the tutors are actually part-timers and not really trained or in tune with the curriculum. But when you have to go to a tuition center, you're also compromising on spending time and money to find the good quality. What we think is we can provide both quality and convenience. Tutate is designed to fit into currently how tuition is being done. The tutors can use Tutate to find training material and assessment content. Now, the training material provides the kind of structure and curriculum that home-based tutors require to teach their subjects. And the assessment content is actually personalized to the child's strengths and weaknesses. That allows the whole tutoring session to be more effective. We have partnered a few publishers and we have curated a total of more than 50,000 questions at this point of time and growing. We intend to continuously add more content to the platform. In the meantime, we've also completed our web-based application so that more users can get access to it. We have the goal of trying to personalize education so that every kid and every child can get the right kind of education and supplementary content. We have a total of about 2,500 users. Those includes parents, students and tutors. Students-wise, we have about 1,000 students. So the way we look at tuition, Singapore, it's already a $1 billion industry. So we want to be able to push our platform out and let our students in the primary school sector benefit from it. Ultimately, the Singapore math curriculum is also widely sought after overseas in countries like US, UK, and even in the regional countries where a lot of private schools are adopting the Singapore math curriculum. So these are the few areas and spaces that we're going to go into over the next few years.
Basically, Yellow Elevator is an employee referral system that uses the power of social referrals and gamification to increase referral effectiveness and employee engagement. We are trying to modernize the conventional employee referral programs because conventional employee referral programs, they are very manual, they are very tedious. It's very difficult for HR to manage the referrals. Of course, conventional employee referral programs is also not very motivating because they don't really recognize or reward employees for their effort. So we are here to change that.
What we have is an application tracking system, that allow HR to easily post job to their employees. So instead of just blasting email to the employees, right now they have a platform to post a job and share it out to the employees. And from there, employees can receive it through their mobiles.
It is revolutionary in the sense that we make it very easy for employees to make referrals. So conventionally, you cannot make referrals via WhatsApp, you cannot refer via Facebook and all that, social media, so to speak. So we are, Yellow Elevator is able to do all that. Not only that, we have gamification component where we encourage or drive employee engagement by making it fun, by rewarding not only the employee that makes a successful hire, but also rewarding employees for all the effort that they have put in and contributed for every vacancies that the company posted to them.
Right now, we roll out our MVP product on 1st October. So we have about 5 beta clients that sign up with us.
So SnapAsk is a mobile app that provides on-demand academic support for high school students. Right now, for after-school education services, it's usually private tutoring or big classes tutoring. And the issue with both of these is that there's no instant help. So if you're stuck on homework, you would either have to wait for the next day to ask your teacher at school, or you might have to message your private tutor and they might not reply instantly. And the thing we're trying to solve is that we provide an instant response that is provided by a tutor that's qualified and vetted by us, so that you know that whatever you're getting taught is also of high quality.
When a student got a question, they just need to simply take a snapshot of that assignment and then send it out. So they usually describe their problem with text and audio, and then they send out, and on the other side, all the vetted and qualified tutor can start picking up the questions within merely minutes. So after they pick up the questions, both the students and the teacher will go to a one-on-one session, just like an instant messaging app. So it's a really interactive and personalized learning experience for the students. We started SnapAsk in January this year, 2015. So we start with merely about a few hundred students to right now we got over 18,000 students within a few months of operations. We're constantly evolving the product and the mechanism itself to make sure the product can help in the greatest scale for the students. So right now in the upcoming year, we want to leverage on the advantage we have in the local community and actually expand our network to the offline perspective. We're working in a greater scale with the local tutoring centers to provide our services as an add-on service for them to help the students after class. We will probably have our own physical center in the upcoming year, so it can really build a culture of asking questions and staying in a community with a lot of learners in a similar mindsets.
Bolt helps businesses create great stories to help them drive their sales. Essentially, we help them execute on content marketing well. As a journalist, I have interacted with many businesses, all aggressively ramping up efforts into content marketing. But the problem is, a lot of them, when I speak to these businesses, how they outsource or find these content creators is through personal networks. So they ask their friends, they ask their family, which is very, very time-consuming, inefficient, and it's almost like a practice from the last century. So what Bolt is trying to do is to bring everything online so that it's easy for you to find great content creators through our platform. There's two main components to Bolt. One is our content marketplace, where businesses can find great content creators. So we're talking about writers, editors, photographers, designers.
Okay, so one of the biggest challenges for businesses is that when they find a content creator, how do they actually know that creator is who they say they are? So our technology is supposed to help identify and verify their experience to prove that they are who they say they are.
The other component is our content management tool, which we sell to businesses so that they are able to spend less time trying to manage their content team and afford more time to actually run their real business. We have also managed to get over 200 experienced content creators who have subscribed to Bolt. So these content creators consist of award-winning writers, international journalists, news editors, news producers, journalism professors, and even multi-skilled journalists. We have also formed a partnership with the National Book Development Council of Singapore, which has 16,000 writers in its networks, to introduce our platform to them. In Singapore alone, the content creation space is worth $500 million, and over the next 4 years is expected to more than double in size. And globally, we're looking at a $37 billion industry today. So over the next 12 months, we'll continue to improve on our core technology and we'll be expanding regionally first into Southeast Asia.